So in this video I am going to talk about routing information protocol, that is RIP. It is a static link protocol. It considers number of hops between source and number of hops between source and destination. It considers a routing matrix to determine best route between the source and destination. It is basically distance vector routing protocol, so it basically works on application of OSI models. Now destination address of packet determines whether the packet would transferred or not. So router determines with the help of forwarding table, and forwarding table is determined with the help of routing algorithm. And distance vector routing protocol is one of the class of routing algorithm. So now in RIP we will discuss about the two scenarios, that are failure scenario and no failure scenario. So first we are going to discuss about the failure scenario, no failure scenario. In no failure scenario, the routing table in no failure scenario, the routing table is not updated because we do not simulate any node or link. Okay, so now we are going to discuss about the uh, tools which we have used to make the circuit, to make this network. We have used 100 base T underscore LTN uh, for the data transfer, which has a data transfer rate of 100 Mbps, and we have used Ethernet 4 sleep 8 for the communication, for which are the serial inline interface and gateway. Yes, and for the connection purpose, the cables we have used are 100 base T, not the 1000 base X, because this network is on a not on a large scale, so we are not going to use 1000 base X. We are going to use 100 base T. And for the connections of the router, we are going to use triple PDS3, which has a data transfer rate of 44.7 Mbps. Yeah, that's it. Now there are two statics: global statics and node statics. Global statics is on the is on the project level, and the node statics is on a particular node. So now we are going to run the DES configuration. Yeah. So while running, we have to change something, that is, under IP we have to change this IP dynamic routing table to RIP. IP interface addressing mode to auto address or export. And for the simulation efficiency, RIP simulation efficiency should be disabled, and we are going to run this. I'm going to close this because uh, I will be discussing the results simultaneously for the failure as well as for the non-failure configuration. So now let's switch on to the no failure failure configuration. In failure configuration, there is an extra tool which is uh, which is known as a failure recovery. It keeps tracks of failure time and recovery time when failures occur. So we have to change the configuration for this. So right click on it, edit attributes. Under the link failure or recovery specification, we have to change the time to 100 seconds. So I have already configured that thing. So the changes are like, under the link failure time 100 seconds, basically RIP changes at 30 seconds, but you can change to 100 seconds when 100 seconds away, or shout appnet. So okay, so all the things are covered. Now we are going to run this thing. The changes we have made for the no failure scenario. We are going to make that for the failure scenario, and then we are going in results. We are going to compare results. First we have to run, I guess. Okay. Mm, got protocol under addressing mode. We are going to change it to manual address or export, and there is a one more change in this, that is simulation efficiency. Under this RIP simulation efficiency, make it disabled and then run. So yeah, I'm going to compare the now I'm going to compare the results. So we are going to change the result for the current project, and we are going to select both no failure as well as the failure configuration. So under object statistics, campus network, you can select any router for whatever you want to see the results. I'm going to select the router 2 table and the total number of updates. So yeah. Mm, So this is what the result is. For the better visualization of the result, we can change it to draw uh, to a bar chart, which will give. And there is no data on this. There is no data in that, so I think we have to change it. So yeah, so the blue line is for the The blue one is for the failure configuration, and there is a another red one for the non-failure configuration. The x-axis is for the time, and the y-axis shows the number of updates or the failures inside the network. Yeah, that's it.